comment? Do we have any? Tom?
Me?
I saw you first.
How you doing? Tom Boussy, 19 Ellen Road. I just want to clear up a couple of misconceptions that I heard, and I wish the contractor had stayed here so he could respond to some of these things. And I've heard this over and over again. I saw you guys talking tonight about the MWRA, and I'm not an expert on the contract for this particular job here, but I bid, plan, and specs all day long. I sign and live by contracts of pretty large sizes. My understanding is that the MWRA, in an attempt to give us we've been asking for mitigation for the problems, for the project. And they were reluctant to give us mitigation, and their excuse is always, well, if I give it to you, I'll have to give it to the other communities. So they were trying to come up with renting land as a laydown area. We couldn't find suitable land. We tried Stevens Street, that didn't fly. So at that point, when they put the project out to bid, the project did not include supplying a laydown area. Had we gone into an agreement with the MWRA, the plan and specs would have clearly said there's 13 acres available for you to leave your stuff at Stevens Street, and the contractor would now have to figure out the cost of trucking from Stevens Street to where his project is. That wasn't put into the bid, so the contractor now knows, I don't have a laydown area, I need to find one. Mm-hmm. We don't, as a community, owe them one. That can be in Danvers. It's not our problem. So I wish they would stop making it our problem. He bid the job. It's close to an $18 million project. He knew what he was getting into. And this idea, we also don't have to let them put the pipes on the streets. That's not our responsibility. So they're trying to scare us into, well, if you don't give me a lot, I'm going to put them on the pipe. It's going to roll on somebody. That's another scare tactic. The third thing, I've never quoted a job, and I'm sure this isn't one, that doesn't have a schedule. Every job has a schedule. They have milestones you have to make. Unless you were involved in the building of this middle school, the contractor wasn't able to come back and say, we can't be ready for September because you guys made us park over at Rec Park, and geez, it took us a real long time, so we're going to open up in December. It doesn't work that way. You have a start date, you have a finish date, and you have liquidated damages beyond that finish date. They could be as high as $30,000 a day. So by not giving him a laydown area is not going to extend the project. The only thing that would extend the project, if we saw unforeseen circumstances, if there was a water main going down Oak Street that we didn't know about, that wasn't in the drawings, and he hit it, and they said, okay, now we're going to move this, that can delay the project a month. But he owns finding a laydown area and getting the pipes here. That's on his dime. And I just wish they would stop trying to make that Stoneham's problem. And I'd like to finish with, I do appreciate that you told them that you're not interested in school. And I think it was very important that you took concern with the kids' education, and you don't want the truck beeping and the danger of the site there. But we're also in the process of developing an open space plan, and over 700 people had responded to that. And I'm pretty certain if you look through it, I mean, the overwhelming answer in the open space was that, not that we even need more, we'd like to take care of the parks we actually have. We'd like to improve them and make them better. I don't think you're going to find a lot in there that said, we really like our parks to be laydown areas for MWRA projects. And I think you should listen to the residents and take advantage of that information we have. But thank you for hearing our concerns tonight.